rock star, every new...
I was 14 years old when I first heard Rhiannon on the radio in Kennett, Missouri, and that was it for me. I knew what I wanted to be, and while all the other kids were wearing flannelaries and flares, I was wearing platforms, shawls, and a Stevie Nicks shag haircut, which I have the perfect hair for. Some 20 years later, I happened to be playing in a dive in Aspen on New Year's Eve. However, Mick Fleetwood happened to be in the audience, and he came up to me and he said only one thing: "You remind me of Stevie Nicks." And I had made it. I recently went to see them play on their reunion tour at the Meadowlands, and it was really as if they'd never left. It was as if they'd never been away. In all my vast experience and my know-it-allness and my jadedness, I found myself experiencing tears and clapping and singing and yelling and crying. I hung on for the ride. What, at a rock concert? Well, they were back, and they were as powerful as the first time I had seen them in Memphis 20 years ago. And they are and were the reason I got into music. They even taught me, a working musician, an invaluable lesson: that having relationships with your drummer or your guitar player doesn't signal the end of the band. Anyway, the history of Fleetwood Mac lives within their music, and their songwriting tells of their journey. That music has spoken to each of us, and they continue to affect each generation. We live in a country that has grown up with Fleetwood Mac at our side. How fortunate we are.
Fleetwood Mac has had more lives than a bag full of cats. The first version of the group came out of John Mayall's Blues Breakers and was an immediate hit in England. But the group's guitar players kept finding God in quitting music. The rhythm section of Mick Fleetwood and John McVie forged ahead through a series of frontmen. But the only singer-songwriter who stuck was John's wife, Christine. Things got bad. By the mid-70s, they had to go to court to stop another Fleetwood Mac from using their name. Then in 1975, Fleetwood Mac met Buckingham Nicks, and the skies opened. They made love and fortunes together. They lost love and fortunes together. And they wrote songs about it all. For millions of fans, they were a mirror. Fleetwood Mac has had 3 decades of great highs and terrible lows. And the trip's not over yet. Yesterday's gone. Yesterday's gone.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have the incredible honor of inducting Fleetwood Mac into the Hall of Fame.
I get to stoop down. First of all, it is indeed an honor to be inducted tonight. And before I make a hopefully not too long speech, I would like to thank Mr. Peter Green for forming Fleetwood Mac way back in 1967. Thank you, Peter. He left us with the stage that was to continue until today. Lunacy, heartache, happiness, unhappiness, and thank God a sense of healing has come to all of us up here on the stage today. We've had a fantastic journey. The music has been a privilege for me, playing with all of these guys, with Peter, with Danny, with Jeremy Spencer, who can't be here tonight. And as for John McVie, John?
He can't be here tonight.
No, he's not here tonight. Thanks for gluing me together many night and oft. I think just, again, thank you so very much on behalf of Stevie, Lindsay, John and Chris and myself and Peter Green and everything that has been Fleetwood Mac up until today. Being an Englishman, I can't think of a better way than quoting a little bit of Shakespeare. And as the man said, if music be the food of love, play on. And we thank you from the bottom of our hearts. No more talking, no.
I just want you to know that we all really do appreciate this, and this is an incredible honor, and we are just as nervous as we were 20 years ago or 25 years ago, however long it was, and we're just so full. Thank you so very much.